True horror doesn't make you just jump. It stays with you long after the credits roll. From Hitchcock's knife behind the shower curtain to a cursed VHS tape that kills you in 7 days, these movies didn't just scare us. They changed the rules of what cinema could do. Today, Cinema Legends opens the vault on 5 horror masterpieces that transformed the genre forever. Films that turned terror into art, paranoia into storytelling, and nightmares into legacy. This isn't just a countdown, it's a journey through the moments that taught us to fear what we can't see, can't stop, and can't forget. In 1960, Alfred Hitchcock changed cinema forever. Psycho wasn't about ghosts or monsters. It was about the monster living behind a motel desk. From the quiet tension of Marion Crane's first meeting with Norman Bates to the shrieking violins of that shower scene, every frame redefined suspense. Before Psycho, horror was about monsters. Hitchcock turned the monster into a man next door. The film made the ordinary terrifying. A car sinking into a swamp, a staircase lit like a nightmare, a son's devotion twisting into madness. And when the corpse of Mother finally spun toward the camera, the audience realized horror didn't need the supernatural, just a mirror and a knife. Psycho transformed fear into psychology, birthing the slasher genre and forever changing the way we look at human darkness. Do you still want to take a shower alone? For the first time, horror wasn't fantasy. It was faith under attack. From Reagan's head spinning and her levitating bed to the eerie fog as Father Merrin steps into the light, each scene carried the weight of spiritual dread. When The Exorcist hit theaters, people fainted, screamed, and fled. But beneath the shock was something deeper. A spiritual war inside a child's bedroom. It wasn't just about demons. It was about belief, guilt, and redemption. The crucifix scene, the exorcism chant, "The power of Christ compels you," became cultural shockwaves.
It is he who commands you, he who flung you, prince of heaven, to the depths of hell. Fuck him, be gone, fuck him, Garrus, from this creature of God.
The Exorcist made horror respectable, earning Oscar nominations and forcing audiences to question the limits of their belief.
The winner is William Peter Blatty for The Exorcist.
It was more than a movie, it was a test of faith and fear itself. Have you already checked the bedroom? Japan's Ringu whispered when Hollywood screamed. It replaced gore with silence and shock with dread. A cursed videotape, eerie images, a well, a phone that rings after you watch it, was all it took to terrify the world. The sight of Sadeko crawling out of the TV is etched into cinema history. A perfect fusion of folklore and technology. The film's genius lies in its inevitability. 7 days until death, no escape. When Reiko's son watches the tape and the curse spreads, the horror becomes generational. Ringu turned fear into something contagious and invisible, birthing a global wave of techno-horror and proving that true terror lies in the unseen. Now that you've just watched, you've just 7 days left. The Blair Witch Project didn't need monsters or special effects. It used you. Shot like found footage, it felt too real to be fiction. 3 filmmakers lost in the woods, a map gone missing, screams in the night, and strange stick figures hanging from trees. Each scene blurred the line between documentary and nightmare. When Heather stares into the camera, sobbing her final apology, it wasn't acting.
I just want to apologize to Mike's mom and Josh's mom and my mom. And I'm sorry to everyone. I was very naive. I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
It was raw terror. The film's final shot, Mike facing the wall as the camera drops. Became one of horror's most haunting endings. Made on a shoestring budget, it launched a new era of realism and proved that fear, once again, was about imagination, not monsters. Are you scared to close your eyes? Are you scared to open them? With Hostel, Eli Roth dragged horror into the real world, and it was horrifying. The story begins with pleasure. Backpackers chasing hedonism in Europe. The paradise turns to hell. The factory reveal, the sound of drills, and Josh's torture chair scene made audiences squirm, not because of monsters, but because of human cruelty. The shears cutting into the eye, it wasn't just gore, it was empathy turned to panic. When Paxton escapes through tunnels drenched in blood and finds vengeance at the train station, the line between victim and predator collapses. Hostel exposed the market of pain, turning horror into a mirror reflecting humanity's greed and violence. Why don't we check out Museum or something? From Psycho shower curtain to the woods of Blair Witch, from the exorcisms that tested faith to the cold realism of Hostel and the ideological darkness of Frontiers, horror has always been a reflection of us. Each era brought a new kind of fear, mental, spiritual, technological, physical, political. And through them all, one truth remained. Fear evolves, but it never dies. Because the scariest monsters aren't in the shadows or on the screens. They're in the mirrors we dare not look into. The best horror doesn't end when the movie does. It follows you home. It hides in the silence, in the shadows, in that feeling that something's still watching. These films didn't just terrify us, they changed how we see fear itself. Because true horror isn't about monsters. It's about what they reveal in us. If this deep dive sent chills down your spine, hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time, keep watching, keep feeling, and never stop chasing the magic of cinema.